Me and Aaron both read the chapter at school, and we both said that we were just scrolling through the pages really fast, just trying to see who Toby was, and we were very irritated at the end of the chapter. But
they broke his mask and they didn't even tell us who he was. Now we've got to wait. It's not fair.
But then I reread the chapter for a second time, and I realized that it was actually a very great chapter. It was visually appealing as hell. Like, you have to admit that it looked really cool. Like, for Naruto's jutsus and the other dimension, and when Kurama bit the Rasengan when Naruto pushed out his fist. And yeah, the artwork was extremely well. Even some of the small panels, like when Kakashi collapsed at the end.
I thought this chapter was pretty good. I wish they hadn't done that to us, though.
Yeah, it was kind of trolling, but then kind of not, because he gave us a really great chapter. But everyone was wanting Toby, but just keeping the suspense up.
I can't wait to see who he is. You guys know who we think they are if you've watched our Who is Toby video. Who we think is Toby, but I'm excited. I want to see if one of my two guys is right, but I'll have to wait till the next chapter. But anyway, I liked this chapter. It was pretty good. It gave a lot of kind of action, and you don't see a whole lot of Naruto chapters where it's just pure action throughout the whole chapter. So it's a nice change of pace instead of just going into description on how things are done and figuring out people's moves.
So at the beginning, Naruto is just going after Toby with his Kurama hand, or I don't know how to explain it, and it shifts over to Kakashi right when it's doing that, and Kakashi is just staring down at the ground, and a panel of Obito's grave pops up, and he's just like, no, it can't be him, or, yeah, he's just, basically, he's thinking it's Obito, and
yeah, that
he's just like, it can't be him, and then Guy is just like, Kakashi, I know you're probably thinking what I'm thinking, so Guy also thinks, he's thinking Obito, and then he's just like, Kakashi! Well, at least that's what Kakashi's hearing in the background, because he's so deep in thought with Obito. And then he yells at him, and he just says, Kakashi, you gotta start paying attention, and help your subordinate, because he's going out first and fighting Toby all by himself. And then Kakashi just finally snaps, and he's like, let's go, Guy, and he starts helping Naruto. You got any points on that?
He does go through, him using the Kamui to transport the Shadow Clone was a really big move. Without that, they wouldn't have even hit Toby. But because of the way Kakashi thinks, it was a good move.
It was brilliant, in my opinion.
Yeah. When he grabbed the Shadow Clone and the Kagebushin no Jutsu at the same time and tricked him into thinking he could just grab the stake. It was brilliant. I loved that, and I can't wait to see what next week is, but I'm going to be extremely disappointed if they switch. If they switch to Sasuke, we are going to feel very, very trolled and if they
angry.
switch to one of the other two right now, it's going to be one hell of a letdown. Breaking his mask like that and then switching to a different story.
I want to know where those shurikens came from and how they didn't hit Toby when they flew out of his mask.
I think those were flying at him.
No, they were coming out of his mask.
Oh, you're right. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, and then B caught him with his tentacles. I thought that was really cool. And then one of them slices through, and then Naruto just grabs it with his fist because the Ninetales pops out and then bites it. He's like, shit, I eat these for breakfast. And, yeah, and then Kakashi, he's just like, this is probably going to be my last move because I'm running out of energy. And we finally see Toby's Mangekyou, and people start thinking, well, that's bullshit, because how could he teleport and do all that stuff without his Mangekyou activated? And I'm thinking, he probably has some Senju DNA, because if you look back, Danzo was able to use his Izanagi, and none of his Sharingans had the Mangekyou activated. And yeah, so that probably explains it.
But I'm thinking that whoever it's gonna be is someone who takes a stupid amount of pride, like they love it more than anything else in the world, in being an Uchiha, because of the one panel where he's right next to Kakashi and it says, "Let me show you the real power of the Kamui."
Yeah, some people would argue that the real power, meaning like Obito, is just like, it's my power, I'll show you the real power. Or some people saying that I'll show you the real power because he's a Uchiha. So we at least know that he's a Uchiha. That's a given right there. And also, the way they broke the mask was amazing. I know I just said that. Sorry, but Kakashi sends them both to the other dimension, and Toby just sees this big Biju ball, and I actually thought he was going to hit with the Biju bomb, and I was just thinking he'd probably die before we find out who he is. And but no, they use the Biju bomb as a distraction, and then you have Naruto's Rasengan just hit him straight in the face when he's not looking, and he's like, ah, shit. And I'm just wondering, what are they going to do with that Biju bomb? Just toss it over to a mountain, or what? And then the last panel, where I think it was like a tri-panel or something like that, where his mask came off, that looked very cool too.
Yeah.
The art, end of story. The artwork and the chapter we both thought was amazing.
Yeah, I can't wait for next week's chapter to come out. And that brings me to that reminds me of something. Sorry that we're a little late. This week's just been kind of hectic for the both of us.
Yeah, he was busy when I was free, and I was free when he was busy. Yeah, we're sorry for that too.
But when the chapters come out on Wednesday, we'll be sure to do our video the same day they come out.
Yeah.
So, sorry about that. I would like to try and do our videos the same day the chapters come out to kind of have a
but we're
let you know as soon as let you know when we're gonna have videos. That way, it's not just kind of randomly. You have to check our account every day to see if we have a new video. Hopefully, they'll always be out on Wednesday. If not, we'll try to get them close to Wednesday, not Monday after they came out.
Yeah, because with Aaron, we both have school. I got cross country, and sometimes he also has a job, so we have to work around that. And yeah,
my job is random hours, so
yeah. Well, you guys, you've heard us ramble on a lot, so have a good day.
Yeah, have a good day.
We'll see you on Wednesday.
Like our video, subscribe. See you later.
Yeah.